like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, told him I'ma hit it out of stands. I deserve another 100 bands. I deserve another 100 fans. Told them this was always in the plans. I just did it cause they said I can. Blowing euros when I'm down in France. Labels asking how I build a brand. Told them put a check up in my hands. Boy got time, no cap. Made a few checks, but they all in the rest. Had a few friends, but they stuck in the past. I don't even trip when I'm thinking about that. Hopped in the whip and we all in black. Shawty wanna ride till I hop in the back. 0 to 100, seen a rev on the dash. They ain't catching up, dog, I'm moving too fast. I'm in the big leagues. Told them don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making hits, dog, like I'm in a big league.
Oh my Jesus. All you can do is laugh. All you can do is laugh. All you should do is laugh, ladies and gentlemen. Russell Wilson was just traded to the Denver Broncos. Breaking news out of the NFL. The Denver Broncos had already built their team, and they realized they couldn't do anything without an elite quarterback, a great quarterback, a really good quarterback. And they moved heaven and earth to get them a franchise quarterback. They offered Green Bay a deal they couldn't resist, and they still resisted. And as soon as Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers agreed to keep their relationship alive, 30 minutes later, breaking news, the Denver Broncos have acquired Russell Wilson. They were ready. They were ready to go all in on a franchise quarterback. They are about to try and do exactly what they did with Peyton Manning and try to win an immediate Super Bowl. Another top tier quarterback in the AFC with a team that was built and ready to make the playoffs now. Did Denver make the playoffs last year, ladies and gentlemen? Yes or no in the comment section. Did Denver make the playoffs last year, ladies and gentlemen? Go ahead. Y'all know the answer. Will they make the playoffs this year, ladies and gentlemen? Go ahead. You know the answer. Denver was the 13th ranked team out of 16 in the AFC. They will guarantee be top 7 this year. So when I keep asking y'all with our quote unquote rebuilt team with the Miami Dolphins, what team are we going to replace that made it last year? Screw all that. Another team just replaced the team. Tennessee will probably make it because they'll win the division. Kansas City will make it. Buffalo, Cincinnati, likely. Add Denver now. Those 5 teams are definitely going to make it. Baltimore stays healthy, 6. And look out. The Cleveland Browns, same situation as Denver. If they go get Deshaun Watson, it's over. We still got Deshaun Watson that's going to be available out there who might end up in the AFC as well. Trey said on paper, TD, win the game. Miss me with that. Denver Broncos is a prime example. They just needed to put that cherry on top. You can own paper all you want. Even if we want to go off of the world of on paper right now, on paper, we still left out. Well, TD, we're going to build a good team. We're going to get Armstead. Boy, oh boy. And the sad thing is, out of those 7 teams that are very likely to make the playoffs, I didn't mention the freaking Chargers, who have the most money in the NFL right now. Since we tagged Gesicki, Chargers got the most money in the NFL. I didn't mention the Colts, who are a playoff caliber team. They just need a quarterback. I didn't mention Pittsburgh, and y'all better watch out. If Pittsburgh draft, what's the kid name? Willis? Oh my gosh. I didn't mention those 3 teams. I ain't even mentioned the Patriots. I ain't even mentioned the Raiders. 5 teams right there on the edge and on the cusp. I didn't even mention. I got to keep it 1,000 with y'all. The AFC is getting loaded. The AFC is getting loaded. And I knew that Russell Wilson would be traded. They've been trying to trade this man for 2 years now. Chargers signed Mike Williams. Okay, well, they kept a weapon. And how many years is Mike Williams' deal? With this move, TD, you think we should go all in on Watson? That ship is sailed. That ship is sailed. That ship is sailed. It's built around Tua Tagovailoa. 3 years, $60 million, 40 guaranteed. Ooh, that's a sweet contract. But he is a great target. And the messed up part about all of this, one of these teams in the AFC that's already ready as well is probably going to get Watson. It's probably going to be Pittsburgh or the Browns, who have a team that's ready to win now. They just need that quarterback sitting right in place. Kent Watson rejected this. I heard it was to be okay with him. Oh, Wilson. I'm not sure about that. Listen, man, the deal is done. Honestly, at this point, I'll dish Tua for Derek Carr. Give us anyone but Tua. Listen, y'all get that out of your head. It's Tua Tagovailoa time. It's Tua Tagovailoa time. And I'm here for it. I'm at a point right now. I'm so tired of arguing with people. I'm here for it. Come on, Tua. Let's go. I'm here for it. That's the point I'm at now. I'm all here for it now. I'm all here for it. The only frustrating part of it all is Tua's still developing, and you got to give him that opportunity to do so. He's still developing, and you should give him that opportunity too. The only messed up part about it all is when you look at the AFC right now and you say who's the top quarterbacks, you might can get past 10 and we don't even name ours. Somebody said tank for Tua, and now it's been tank with Tua. Come on, TD. Dang, Russell Wilson went to Denver, man. I mean, they instantly become a team that's one of the top 3 to 4 favorites. Instantly. Watch. You're going to see them tomorrow on TV. The betting odds for next year. Really suspended all next season. Yep. Gosh, man. We out here talking about Buffalo and the AFC just got, oh my gosh, the AFC is loading up, man. It's crazy. The AF freaking C is loading up, man, and it is crazy. Just when you think you're going to take a little methodical approach and build a team. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh man. And the crazy thing about Denver, they didn't even need elite quarterback play. They just needed good quarterback play. The way that team is built, they didn't even need elite. They just needed good. People ignore Denver in that the weapons they have, the talent they have, because they didn't win a whole bunch of games. But in large part, they could never find consistency at the quarterback position. They never could. Somebody said best bet, JC Jackson to Miami. Well, who leaving? Who leaving? And let me tell you another thing. When you have a player like Russell Wilson goes to Denver, oh, they players. They finna try to do exactly what the Rams did. They gonna strap their salary cap. They gonna go broke, and they gonna try their best to restructure deals and bring in weapons and everything. Even though they already have them, they gonna try to get even better. They're gonna try to get even better. Same thing in Green Bay. You see that massive deal that Aaron Rodgers just signed? What y'all don't realize is it actually cleared up cap space for this year. That's what a lot of people don't realize. It cleared space now for this year. They got a lot of their best players on rookie deals right now, so they can afford to do this. Just like the Dolphins, but what are we going to do? You can't make this stuff up, people. You can't make this stuff up. Everybody we might get Amari Cooper. Why Tennessee wouldn't get Amari Cooper? How you know Kansas City don't want to go after Amari Cooper? How you know Buffalo don't want to go after Amari Cooper? They done told Beasley he could seek a trade. How you know Cincinnati won't even get even stronger and go after Amari Cooper? How you know the Raiders won't? How you know the Patriots, and you saw the report, the Patriots are looking to try to get Amari Cooper as well. How you know Pittsburgh, the Colts, the Chargers, the Browns, all of the Baltimore out of all teams with a receiver. We always live in this fantasy world. Oh, we going after that person. That don't mean you're going to get them. And if you do get them, the Miami Dolphins, we already know we about to overpay for these players out the kazoo. Overpay. And why do you have to overpay? Because it's not a premier destination that people want to go to. The Broncos receive Russell Wilson in a 4th-round draft pick. Seahawks receive Drew Lock, tight end Noah Fant, defensive line Shelby Harris, other unknown players, 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks in the 5th. God, dog. If you ask me, it's a win-win. Broncos gave it all up to get their guy, and the Seahawks now have 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, 2 unknown players, tight end Noah Fant, and defensive lineman Shelby Harris. It's a nice deal for Seattle as well. And to be quite honest with you, when you equate it, that's almost like getting 3 first-round picks, 3 second-round picks, and 2 unknown players. That's almost like getting 3 first-round picks, 3 second-round picks, and 2 unknown players. Somebody in the comment section said that's too much. If they win a Super Bowl this year, will you say the same thing? It's always too much until you win a Super Bowl. Was it too much? Was it too much whenever you talk about what the Rams just did? Oh man, y'all don't listen. Miami Dolphin fans, I'm trying to appeal. I'm trying to talk to y'all. Do you understand what it takes to win a Super Bowl? The sad part about what we're chasing, the Miami Dolphins, when's the last time this format has hoisted a Lombardi? Can somebody tell me the last time that we all know the process we're trying to take here now. Run heavy team, a quarterback that don't have to do everything, great defense. When is the last time this format has hoisted a Lombardi? Can somebody tell me right now when the last time this format hoisted a Lombardi? When's the last time? You can't even remember what. Okay, if we want to go 2012 Ravens, even though Flacco had his historic year that year, Flacco balled out that year. Even if you want to go 2012, we got to go back 10 years. Once in 10 years, and we think that this is the formula in a game of football that is changing, that is pass dominant. I would have gave up Tua and Gesicki and those picks for Wilson. Who's going to be QB for Seahawks? They got Drew Lock, and I'm sure with all that draft capital, the Seahawks would be the type of team that'll go get a guy like Willis. The Seahawks got options. Who knows? They might call San Francisco and go get Jimmy G. I don't know, but at the same token, David Lee, I want y'all to think of it like this. They had Russell Wilson, and at this point, they just feel like they can't build. They have to go ahead, and you never know. Seattle could be saying right now, all right, man, let's concede. It's time to rebuild. Let's start this thing over. We tried to duplicate the Legion of Boom around Russell and stuff like that, but then we had injuries and inconsistencies. It definitely wasn't the team that we had back then. Let's go ahead and get all the assets we can now and move on and start to rebuild. The Seahawks might be straight up in rebuild mode. It's that simple. But when you rebuild, you go out the way that they did. You go get all those assets. And you just got some young players and some talent with Shelby Harris and Drew Lock and Noah Fant. You bring in some young talent with it. Smart move by both teams. This was a smart move by both teams, ladies and gentlemen. There ain't no winner and loser in this trade. They've been trying to trade Russell Wilson for 3 years now, and I've been telling y'all that for 3 years. I've been telling y'all for 3 years on TDPHINSTALK that they've been trying to trade Russell Wilson for the last 3 years. They waited to the very last minute to give him the contract extension that they didn't want to give him. DK is going to one out. Maybe. Might be another option out there. Who knows? Seattle flips their haul for Watson. Maybe that too. I don't know. I mean, teams are setting themselves up to have options. All I know is the Denver Broncos said, we built the team we feel can win now. Our quarterback play is just not good. We need to upgrade at the quarterback position, and we are going to go for it all. And we are going to leave no stone unturned. They told y'all a few days ago they would do whatever it takes to move heaven and earth to get a franchise quarterback this year. They said that. And I'm telling you what they did. They gave Green Bay a huge offer for Aaron Rodgers. Green Bay said that's up to him. If he returns to us, we turning it down. If he wants to get traded to y'all, then we'll take that offer. Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers said, I'm going to come back and be a Packer at this price. And Green Bay said he's a Packer. They picked the phone up, called up their backup plan, and said, hey, Seattle, what's up? Let's go ahead and get it done. They said, let's do it then. 30 minutes after Aaron Rodgers, breaking news about his deal, now this deal. Denver had a plan and they executed it and they moved heaven and earth to do it. They did whatever it took. They did whatever it took. And they just got them a guy. We around here playing the build game, build a bear. we out here build a bearing. Out here on Saturday morning taking your daughter to build a bear. Oh my gosh. Somebody said that's how winning is done. Tell that to the Rams. Tell that to the Rams. Tell that to Peyton Manning when he went to Denver. Tell that to Peyton Manning when he went to Denver. Tell that to Tom Brady when he went to Tampa Bay. Now, all these things I'm naming to you right now is actually the immediate past within the last 10 years. Tell me about Peyton Manning when he went to Denver. Come on, tell me about Tom Brady when he went over to Tampa. Nobody care nothing about them draft picks. We talk about a quarterback, man. Nobody care nothing about them draft picks. And the sad thing about the draft picks, we ain't drafting in a good place anyway. Freaking 29th. Freaking 29th. And you better hope that the San Francisco 49ers fall on their face, which ain't likely because they trying to upgrade. Boy, oh boy. Let me see who he gonna be playing against. So if Russell Wilson is now gonna be battling it out with Justin Herbert, Derek Carr, and Patrick Mahomes. That is a division. The AFC West might have 3 teams go to the playoffs. I want y'all to think about that. They might have 2 or 3 teams go to the playoffs. Them in the AFC North. Because the AFC North loaded too. Bengals, Steelers, Browns, and Ravens. One of those divisions are likely to have 2 teams go to the playoffs. The AFC just became, man, watch how many AFC games on national television. And watch how many we get. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're going to give us another 1, maybe 2 if we lucky. Oh, they're going to give us our normal Monday and Thursday. Oh my gosh. Some of these teams going to have 5, 6 primetime games. We're going to have 2. Mark my words. We're going to have 2. And some of y'all so homered with the Dolphins, y'all going to be like, well, we play at 425 on 1 week. That's also, be quiet. Oh my gosh, man. I hate seeing other teams make moves that instantly make them contenders, and we out here building a bear. We out here at Build-A-Bear on the weekend. And they're expensive too. But real talk, Dolphins Nation. Y'all do realize we're trying to do something that ain't even successful in the first place. See, some of us got different definitions of success. Some of us just think making the playoffs is success. I'm sorry. TD's mind, the only level of success is hoisting the Lombardi. The Bengals didn't have success last year. I want success. And you know what? Let me back up. All right. Maybe it ain't just hoisting the Lombardi. At least I think success should be when before week 1 of the regular season, you look at your team and you know you got one of the best shots in the league of hoisting the Lombardi. Let me tell y'all why I say that. We can go get all the offensive linemen you want. We can go get the best receiver out there all you want with this defense. Nobody is still going to rank us above Buffalo. Nobody's going to rank us above Cincinnati. Nobody's going to rank us above the Ravens. Nobody's going to rank us above freaking Tennessee. They ain't going to rank us above the Chiefs. They ain't going to rank us above the Chargers. They ain't going to rank us against Denver right now. They ain't going to rank us above none of those. Ronnie said, how come Denver didn't go after Watson? Do you know that Russell Wilson is less expensive than Watson? He's younger. I mean, what? I mean, like 8 years younger? I mean, y'all do understand the difference, right? He's younger. And on top of that, Denver has to win now. They don't know what Watson's situation is going to end up being. If he has to sit a year, they don't know. Watson is for a team who's looking to build something special for the next several years. Denver's just looking to win now. Us fans are bringing sticks and rocks to a nuclear war. With commanders are better than us. I don't know about that, but hey, DDW, what's up, bro? Doug in the building. He said a lot of teams that won Super Bowls the past 10 years built a foundation and built the team, were successful, then added the big piece with these type of moves. I agree. But I feel like the Miami Dolphins already built their core. You have your young nucleus. The time is now to drop your pieces in. You already have a young nucleus. You have a core that can sustain you for the next 10 years. We've accomplished that. I feel like we have. On the defensive line, in the secondary, you got young players on the O-line that still needs to develop, but still, you've built your young core. Now get that quarterback and a few weapons to go with him. But we don't have a quarterback, TD. We got a quarterback. His name is Tua Tagovailoa, and he about to lead us to a Super Bowl this year. How many of y'all believe that? How many of y'all believe that? Whew. All I'm saying is the AFC just got better. The AFC just got better. Let me see who we play, man. Thank God we ain't got to play Denver this year. Who we got on our schedule this year, man? We got the Ravens. I think they'll be much more prepared for what we did from last time. We got the Bengals. I can't wait for that. That's going to be a good one. We already know about Buffalo twice, Jets twice, Patriots twice. We got the Browns. Man, I hope they ain't the team that land a great quarterback. I hope the Browns ain't the ones that land a Kirk Cousins or Derek Carr or Deshaun Watson, because they ready. They ready. We got Pittsburgh. Hope they don't land one of those quarterbacks, because they ready too. They just need a quarterback. Ben Roethlisberger has played like trash, just so y'all know. They got quarterback issues. At least they did him respectable and let him decide to retire. He plays like trash now. Thankfully, we got Green Bay. Oh, no. I'm saying thankfully, Lord. I'm thinking Aaron Rodgers got traded. No, we got Green Bay, so Aaron Rodgers is still there. Minnesota, hopefully they get rid of Kirk Cousins and they downgrade, but that's not likely. And if they do get rid of him, they'll be upgrading. Chargers. San Francisco. Do y'all realize, outside of our division games, the only 2 teams or 3 teams on our whole schedule that, is at least as of right now, we should feel confident about is the Bears, the Lions, and the freaking Texans. Only 3 games. The Dolphins have a tough schedule next year based off of last year's opponents. We got to play the San Francisco 49ers. We got to play the Chargers, Buffalo, Patriots, Jets, of course, Minnesota, Green Bay, Pittsburgh, the Browns, our division again, Jets, Patriots, Buffalo, the Bengals, and the Ravens. We got a tough schedule. But I'm ready for it, baby. Because if we can win out of this schedule, then we built a really good team. If we can win out of this schedule, we built a good team. Now let's see if our tough games are on the road. Baltimore, road. Cincinnati, road. And I'm not going to talk about division. Green Bay, Pittsburgh, and Cleveland are all at home, and Minnesota. Chargers, road. San Francisco, road. That's why I said tank for a QB, because that pick gonna be high. Schedule is below average compared to the rest of the league. I disagree. I disagree with that. I think this is a really good schedule. You know what I'm also considering? The fact of who has money. When you look at teams like Cincinnati, the Chargers, and all of those teams, they got money to spend to even get better. I think Ross knows that half the Dolphins fan base are stupid but loyal, and that's why we are who we are. We don't want to call nobody stupid, bro. But I think he knows that half the fan base don't understand the game of football, but they're loyal. So they'll deal with anything we do. But TD, players want to play with Tua. We'll see. We'll see. If they wanted to play with Tua, let's see if we can get through free agency with some great additions without overpaying. I can't wait for us to see the deals that we about to pay. But I've been told to watch. We'll see. This schedule only looks tough because we stink. Well, you know what? I get your point. Because if we were the Chiefs, I'd be like, San Francisco, we good. Chargers, it'll be a shootout, but we can beat them. Buffalo, that's our rival now. Minnesota, we could beat them. Green Bay, that'll be a shootout, but we can get one. Pittsburgh, yeah, we got them. Browns, we can beat them. Bengals, we can beat them. It ain't gonna be easy, but we can beat them. We got revenge. Baltimore, we could beat them. Yeah, I see what you mean. If it was one of those great teams, they definitely be saying, yeah, we can win this game. But we don't have to play Denver, and that's a good thing. So they get to beat up on their division a little more and not be the ones getting beat on, giving those other teams wins. Man, Evan TD, go get Rosen. They didn't get that man an opportunity, right? Ugh. They ain't give him an opportunity. If our defense is elite, if was a fifth, and I'd rather drink wine. But yeah, if the defense is elite, it's almost 4:00. I don't see. Well, it don't matter. They got Jaceki already, but I don't see the deal for Ogbah yet. Let's see how they replace the D line. They may go ahead and use the money they would have gave Ogbah and go get a top receiver, but that's the defense taking the hit. Let me tell y'all something. Our pass rush was not good. Our scheme with all the zero blitz looks confused a lot of O-linemen that we played against, so it made the pass rush look good. We don't have an organic pass rush. When did we just send 4 and get there? We rarely do it. Most of the sacks we get come off of blitzes or blitz looks. We can't even do the basic like most teams, get a few sacks going out of a straight four man coming. That's what some people need to understand. We had to scheme to look like we would send 6 or 7 just to get 1 or 2 guys free to try to get a sack. And there you have it. Ian Rappaport just confirmed that this was no easy decision. Aaron Rodgers considered retirement and the Broncos. In the end, the Packers get it done. Aaron Rodgers did want to go to the Broncos, but the Packers got the deal done. Highest paid quarterback of all time. 4-year deal, $153 million guaranteed, which is insane on such a short deal. So it was the Broncos that was trying to go after him. And like y'all see, as soon as Green Bay announced they got the deal done, 30 minutes later, blockbuster trade, Broncos sent it all to Seattle for gosh, who's in that front office in Denver? Gosh, they understood the freaking assignment. They literally said, our number one priority is getting a franchise quarterback this year, no matter what. And they had Aaron Rodgers right there, that close. And when they left out on him, they had a backup plan, and they went and got him. Gosh, man. John Elway, man, I know Elway over there. God, dog, they understand the freaking assignment. Oh my gosh, at least they had Peyton Manning a few years back. Out of all organizations, the one position we have never been able to just secure. And we can't never have that mentality. We all in the draft capital and stuff we done had over the years and we got now. We never just said, no matter what, I don't care how else the rest of this team look, we will secure a franchise quarterback this year. No questions asked. Like, gosh. They understand the freaking assignment. Somebody said Broncos got fleeced, bro. I don't care what y'all say. They ain't get fleeced. You know why? What's the difference with going with the next 3 years and being trash anyway? At least get your guy in the building. And then you start worrying about how to build around him. I don't care if you sacrifice the next 2 to 3 years of capital, which they only sacrificed 2 years, by the way, this year and next year. If you didn't go get Russell Wilson, you probably was going to keep winning 6, 7, 8, 9 games anyway. So how you get fleeced? You were going to be trash using the picks anyway. Somebody said you would complain if we did that. You don't know me. Anybody been watching this channel long enough? If the Dolphins did this, you don't know me. Well, we be celebrating. It'd be a party in here right now. I'd probably be crying. I probably would shed a tear. Finally, the one position. Now let's figure the rest out. It's easier to figure the rest out. It's hard to get that guy in that one position. It's much easier figuring out all that other stuff. But this position, oh, it's so hard. And if you're a Dolphin fan, you know how hard it is. You know how hard it is, man. Whole bunch of hope. Please, a whole bunch of prayers. Got fans around here talking about how cursed we are and stuff. That's how bad it's gotten. At least we might get center Ryan Jensen. Yeah, might. Sloth might. Just like 10 other teams right now, somebody just said in the comment section, we might get Ryan Jensen. 10 other teams just said that, fans. That's us Dolphins. Well, we might do this. We might do that. You don't think Russell Wilson has some Pro Bowl linemen over there in Seattle? Did that help the team win the Super Bowl the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years? Y'all think protection is the end all be, huh? Go talk to Joe Burrow. If you think protection is the difference, go talk to Joe Burrow. Tom Brady ain't coming back to this league because if he did, he got to play for Tampa. Bruce Arians already said if he comes back, I'm not trading him nowhere. That's bad business. He going to be a buck if he come back. Sloth, I ain't making fun of you. I'm giving you a reality, bro. Appreciate you though, man. I'm giving people the reality. Let me tell you what happens, Sloth. Here's what happens. We go through free agency, we don't get nearly the people that we wanted, which just like Chris Greer gave a speech 2 years ago, where you can't get everybody you want. You can't get it everything you want. Remember Chris Greer said that a few years ago in free agency? He said you can't get, even last year he said it. Well, you have to understand you can't get everything you want. You can't have it all. Because we ain't the only team signing people in free agency. When you talk to Dolphin fans, we getting Cooper, we getting Armstead, Jensen, we getting McCaffrey in the trade, we getting J.C. Jackson, we get. I mean, it just keeps going. We might even bring in Cole Beasley in the trade. I mean, that's what Dolphin fans think. Whoever the best available, if we want them, we gonna get them. That's how we sound as Dolphin fans. All these streams, the Dolphins, we're gonna be huge players in this player. We're gonna get him. Like they in a grocery store and they overstocked with BOGO. Like, hey, might well give me 2 of them off the shelf. Yep. Like that's how we act. Like we the only team in the NFL looking at the same players that we want. Since he needs O-line too, and they got more money. We actually may have a top 5 pick next draft. Why? Because we ain't gonna do well this year? Is that why you saying that? Don't put that on us. I guess the worst part is it's like either give us a top 5 pick because we don't do well, or we just do amazing and go to the playoffs. Because who wants to deal with a 7, 8, 9 win season again, or even 10 and don't make it? Who wants to deal with that? We may go into next year with more cap space because free agents don't want to come here. No, 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 no. That is not true. Let me tell y'all our biggest fear. Our biggest fear is top free agents not wanting to come here, but Chris Greer has to make some moves so we overpay mediocre players and give them more guaranteed money because we got to get somebody instead of nobody. Imagine your 2 top right tackles go to other teams and the rest of the guys are like mediocre and you're like, I don't really want them. You got to go get one now. And you might have to overpay. That's your real worst fear. Guys that's holding up cap. That's your real worst fear. And the truth is, the sad part about it, they're the position that has the least amount of free agents are offensive linemen. You have the least amount of quality O-linemen, especially tackles, in the whole NFL. You can go look at it. You probably got 3 quality offensive tackles on both sides in this free agency. Everybody else, they solid, but it ain't no like huge difference maker. So we're either going to overpay anyway for a top guy just for them to even consider Miami, or we might just lose out and overpay mediocre players. Those guys worth $8 million a year that we give 11. The guys that's worth $4 million a year, but we give them 7. We'll see, man. Y'all hit that like button, by the way. Ain't nobody hitting the like button. Let's get the likes up. This is man. Russell Wilson in the AFC, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. Let's see how that team does. Are they going to be taking a playoff spot? Are they going to be taking a playoff spot? And I agree, it is on paper, so it ain't guaranteed. But man, and that ain't it, y'all. That ain't the only quarterbacks on the move. Don't forget about Baker. He might be good. Well, they said that they're thinking about going ahead and moving forward with Baker. We'll see. Jordan Love probably on the move, but he'll be. I don't think he's ready yet. I don't think he's ready yet. Jordan Love ain't ready, because if he was, then they would. I don't think they would have paid Aaron Rodgers that kind of money. I guess the next domino is the Deshaun Watson situation. I think you might see Carson Wentz move on somewhere. You're gonna see. I don't know what. I'm still trying to figure out what Minnesota's gonna do. A lot of these teams got to figure it out. And another thing that we're not considering, some of these kids in the draft. Oh, this ain't a great class. That's fine. But some of these kids in the draft, it be drafts just like this where one or two of them, a late first round pick or a third round pick, just come on the scene and plays great football like Russell Wilson did. And I'm telling you, man, that kid's stock done went up crazy since the combine. Threw the ball over 60 yards. Just Wonderlick was 32 or something like that. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Y'all probably don't even know. Let's see if anybody can name him. Let's see if somebody can name who I'm talking about, man. Come on, man. Don't let them do us like this. Kid had a 32 Wonderlick, man. Killing the NFL. Just has the IQ, the intelligence. Yes. Malik Willis. Just shining in a 4.3. Didn't he run a 4.3 in the combine? 4.3. Throw the ball over 60 yards easily. 32 Wonderlick. And there was a story that came out that at the combine, he was at like this area where the homeless be, and he was helping the homeless and doing this and doing that. And people were like, who is this guy? And when he ran out of time, he picked up his bag and walked down the street to the combine. He was just helping the homeless on his way to the combine. High IQ, intelligent, the type of guy that you could teach how to read a defense and have no problem with it. And I'm telling you, that's where that Wonderlick comes in. A 30 freaking 2? A 32 Wonderlick? It's crazy, man. Anyway, man, I'm finna get up out of here. Go pick the little one up from school, man. Welcome to the AFC, Russell. Welcome to the AFC. Now we got to sit around and wait to see where Deshaun Watson goes. Please keep him in the NFC. Please send that man to the NFC. Please send Deshaun Watson to the NFC. Some tells me he's going to end up in the AFC, but please send that man to the NFC. And Lord knows the Patriots or the Jets better not trade for him. I could see something like that happening. I could see something like Bill Belichick just sitting there like, I'm going for it. Or the Jets just saying some crazy stuff like that. Boy, if one of them two was to get Deshaun Watson, it would be the biggest slap in the Miami Dolphins organization face. And Lord, if we got to play that man twice a year, and we lose, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It'll be the most damaging thing for this organization. Oh, time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. If you're not subscribed to TD Sports Talk, go over to TD Sports Talk and subscribe. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. We're growing that platform pretty fast. In the last week, we're over 200 subs. So go over to TD Sports Talk. I decided to make this a dual stream because I'm live on TD Sports Talk and TD Fins Talk right now. I made it a dual stream. So because I actually got like 20 people on Sports Talk right now watching us, and I got a whole bunch of people on TD Fans Talk watching us right now. So go over to TD Sports Talk, subscribe to the channel, because typically a stream like this in the future is not going to be on TD Fans Talk. It's going to be on TD Sports Talk because it doesn't have as much to do with the Dolphins. But I had to bring this to the Dolphin family as well because, man, this impacts the whole AFC. This impacts the whole AFC, man. So again, if you want to show love and support, go over to TD Sports Talk and subscribe to that channel. We're almost at 2,000. We're almost there. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I will see y'all later. I'm sure there's going to be plenty more to talk about with this later on, man. I'm going to probably do a panel, bring some people in. We have a conversation about these moves, man. This is insane. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. I am out.